Hello, welcome to GeoPoll. My name is Timothy Kyalo. I'm the Director Technical Operations, and welcome to this conversation. Over to you.
Yeah, my name is Frankline Kibuacha. I head marketing at GeoPoll. So that means communicating GeoPoll's capabilities and the impact. I've been at GeoPoll for 6 years now. You've been here for 10 years, yeah?
Plus, 10 years plus.
Wow. What has changed for you?
Well, I came in when Android was taking shape. Now we're in a new age where AI is here and GPTs are here. And if you do not know what that is, maybe you need to listen to us. AI is a tool, but before I can address that, some context is important, especially with the AI. In the olden times, we created machines to make work easier for us. So the scope of our work at that time would be something like digging, even traveling. So in digging, we had tractors. In traveling, we have vehicles. If you need to lift something, we had levers and pulleys and whatnot. In the modern times, where computing is paramount, work has shifted from more manual to more, still manual, but computer-aided tasks. Sending reminders, cleaning data, sending invoices, and more reminders. And now with the advent of big data, the tasks and the volumes of these tasks usually correspond in increase in the headcount to send more emails, to send more reminders. And here comes AI. So artificial intelligence allows us to either automate and eliminate rudimentary work. If it's a reminder that you needed to send to someone maybe every 2 weeks, AI can get that covered for you. If it's data cleaning tasks that you may want to do, you do it once, you do it every other time. Once you do it and AI understands how you want to do that, AI takes it over. So AI becomes your trusted sidekick, not your replacement, but a sidekick that allows you to go Superman or Iron Man, if you like.
AI for me is a big thing. It's like a lifesaver. How I view AI is it's like having an assistant that you can send to do your stuff. It's like having your personal aide or like a PA to assist you with your things. It's like having a teacher teaching you like throughout. And the efficiency that AI gives, it's sometimes it's difficult to, at least for me, to figure out how I was operating before. So yeah, I believe I am an AI champion. For me, everyone should be using AI right now because for me, for the last couple of years, my efficiency has increased by a lot. And there's that conversation, ongoing conversation about AI taking over jobs and the like. What I would say is, no, it's humans are still important. What AI does is it makes humans better. Because for example, if you can do something that you used to do for days in 2 hours, then it means you have a lot of time to innovate and do other bigger things. So for me, AI is pretty much everything right now.
That's an interesting perspective, that AI is a teacher and someone that makes you smarter. Would you call it a sidekick, or would you call it Like, are you doping? Like, if you are an athlete, does it, if the equivalent of using AI, are you doped up?
Maybe, but not in that negative sense.
Okay.
So take an example of Eliud Kipchoge
Yes.
running the marathon under 2 hours.
Okay.
People said that, and the reason why it's not an official record is because of the environment that he was running in.
Yes.
He had better shoes, the environment was tailored for him, and even his pace setters were arranged in such a way that he could achieve more.
Yes.
It was still great what he did, but he had enhancements. So what I'd say is, rather than doping and having like drugs in my system to push me,
Okay.
it creates the environment for me to thrive. For example, you're an IT guy through and through.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. You see me doing IT stuff, but I'm not. So previously, what we used to do, like when we were running code, is you'd go on Stack Exchange and other platforms and look for code to assist you. Right now, I can add to my portfolio and say I'm a coder.
Actually, you're right, because for me as a techie, one of the biggest pain points that I've had is every other year there's a new programming language that comes in. Every other year there is all these upgrades and updates. Like right now we're talking about AI. A couple of years we're talking about other things. But now what AI does for me is, instead of me learning the syntax for maybe Kotlin or something else, or Haskell, interesting language, all I need is the human programmable language. Like I speak human. I can ask AI, I need to do A, B, C. And then I can say, okay, then it'll generate some code. Then I'm like, I want this in Kotlin. And then boom. So as long as I speak human, I speak AI.
Exactly. And I don't even have to know what Kotlin is. I don't even need to know what it is. What AI does for me is, as you said, describe the problem, get a solution, the world moves. And that's the most amazing thing about AI, that I don't need to go back to school to learn coding.
I think if you didn't know what AI does, or what is AI, you can't beat what Frank said. It allows you to run at 100% all the time in everything that you do. So at GeoPoll, we use AI in various facets for our research. And the best way I can start with this is all research tasks or problems usually start with a research problem. I need to figure out, let's say, how to maybe go to market. So that's the problem I'm trying to answer. So with AI, it can start simply as on the survey design, which is coming up with the questionnaire. So a questionnaire is a set of questions that, when properly answered, will provide an adequate response that will answer the research question. So starting with the survey design, that is key, proper survey design. And then survey flow is another bit. So once this has been, once the survey has been designed, then we ascertain that the flow is accurate. When the flow is accurate, then it goes into now the data collection platforms and tools, which means uploading or getting this survey design into the platform. And when this happens, there's something should I call it a question path? It's the survey flow, basically.
How it flows.
How it flows.
Yeah.
So the survey flow, sometimes, maybe in the past, you intended to ask this question after this, but then that's not what was intended, or a question was skipped. So we also use it to validate that the flow works by auto-generating responses. So for instance, I can have an army of bots answer this particular survey. And once that happens, I get maybe some sample data, how the response will look like. I'll ensure that all the questions have been answered, and we move on.
That is before you go to field.
There is no field work done so far. This actually, should I put this? This is like a checksum. This ensures that the platform and the survey as designed is fit for purpose before we spend human shillings or human dollars to now start collecting that data.
So that is data collection. It helps survey design, and gets the questionnaire ready for collection and making sure that the quality is right, and the like.
Yeah.
And then the survey goes to field.
Well, there's also on the design part, there'll be the sampling to ensure that what's my target market, what's my target for these questions, and AI can help me do that based on the country demographics and whatnot. So it allows me to come up with my targeting criteria as well.
And that is amazing, because we do have the experts to do these things, and they do a great job. And it's always been us looking at census results from across the world and building our sample quotas based on that. And what AI is doing is it's making that process faster for them, so that instead of going all over the place, grabbing the most up-to-date data, creating those quotas and all that, they can do that with a few lines of prompts.
Yes, and the beauty about it is, if let's say I do an instrument for Kenya, then all I need to ask is, can I have this for Ghana? And then it changes the context to Ghana. It changes whatever quotas based on when that census was done. I will not be the survey designer per se, but the person in charge of that particular process does not need to do as much legwork as we would done before. So makes work very, very easy on that front.
Yeah, and then something I've also been seeing a lot, and because we also run a lot of marketing surveys that we post on our website, and I'm a marketer, not a data scientist. But what I'm also seeing is, we ran the survey. Of course, AI has helped us with the preliminaries. Okay. We ran the survey, and then comes back, and data quality is very important at GeoPoll. Comes back, and AI helps us look through that data, make sure that the quality is right before we proceed to analysis, which is also aided by AI.
Yeah, actually, and before we go to the analysis, that data cleaning aspect is very important, because there's a book. I won't say what it's about, but the name of the book is What to Expect When You're Expecting. Because the previous step, where we auto-generated responses to ensure that the instrument was accurate, we know that maybe we're expecting that all these questions will be answered. There's no way you can get to the last question before maybe you've answered all this. So AI already allows us to know that we expect that these questions will not be blank. We are going to have responses. This maybe, if you answer this, then this maybe you can be related to this other question without going through this. So because we know what we're expecting when we're expecting, it helps a lot on the data cleaning part, so that we ensure quality of the resulting data, and the time consumed to clean up that data, because that is like 90% of the work. Almost goes down to, I will not say zero, because our research experts will go through and comb to ensure that it makes sense, that the data makes sense, so that now we can focus more on the analysis, even though that is also aided with the AI, but the human, now our humans now get to shine by looking at it, now really understanding the why. And in understanding the why, we are able to answer the research question. So when you are having this presentation to the client, they're like, wow, you guys, you went above and beyond. And that is awesome.
And in a nutshell, as you said, makes things more efficient, and we are cutting work that could have taken a long time and many hands to just a few hours, and better data, because we've trained our models on what to look for, what a human would ordinarily be looking for. So what that means is that our clients get their data faster and cleaner and better quality overall.
Better, faster.
Scalable.
And boom. Very scalable,
Yeah. So yeah, we've gone through what AI is doing for GeoPoll in a very small bit, in a very basic level, because we do a lot more. And for me, for organizations, in how they view AI, let it be based on my experience. What can AI do to improve my processes? And by processes, it's the same things we said. How can I be more efficient? How can I do my work better? How can I do more work without losing quality and without increasing costs? I'm a marketer, and marketing is one of the areas where AI has been of great help. So, for example, we write a lot of content using AI.
Oh.
Because what AI does, previously I would have combed through lots of websites looking for supporting content. Now what I do is I deploy my PA, AI, and I'm suddenly able to get my content faster, no matter the type of content. Could be blog posts, could be thought leadership papers, and I think the students who are doing their thesis right now are luckier than we were.
Well, they're doing this in a different time. We did it when we did it.
Yeah.
We're doing it now, so the world should have changed. But let me ask you on enabling you as a marketer and also other businesses. I think the key thing would be if you have all the information, assuming you're going to do a test, and you have the entire world's encyclopedia with you, would you even get a B?
Well, the thing is, the input is becoming much better because we are being assisted by machines.
Okay.
But also the expected output is going up. The expectations are going up. So ultimately what you get is, so where if we look back, probably what we were producing would have been mediocre, for lack of a better word.
It was the best mediocre. It was the best mediocre output.
Exactly. Yeah. In a race of turtles, there's always a number one. So what this is doing is, I believe it's making everything better, making processes better, but also on the other end, the end user or whoever the user for whatever you're doing is, the expectation also gets higher. Wow. So the threshold has gone higher, and I honestly believe that AI is making things better through and through, in the sense that inputs are better, processes are better, the outputs are also better.
So that means, if I was to interject on that, would be because different businesses or different organizations, they're all trying to address a particular need in society. And if they use AI, if they all use AI, the inherent beneficiary is going to be the consumer.
Exactly.
Because the consumer will get the best of class products at the best of class pricing.
Exactly. Because again, it's not like we are raising costs, not like costs are going high. Actually, they are going lower.
But the output is
but the output is also becoming better. So ultimately, everyone benefits.
If I take your analogy, then I think all organizations should be powered by AI.
I mean, who is not using AI right now? Because I mean, if I had a small shop and I run social media posts, AI is going to help me write the content, write the captions, also do the creatives, go up. It's also going to help me with my financials. So I mean,
it's a win-win.
Anyone can use AI, from small scale traders to governments.
So I think I would say I'm looking forward to having these discussions, because when you speak about it, I like to use such terms. It's always top of mind. If I was thinking of going write some code, I can just go and write a couple of prompts and then integrate with some of the IDEs and get someone else helping me do this along. And the beauty about it is the debugging processes.
Yeah.
So I know I'll be better off, because as we keep talking about this, my capacity goes up, my output goes up, my deliverables are quite faster, and I'm looking forward to see what more, how enhanced I'll keep getting as I continue using my AI tools, as we continue having the discussions, and I also getting the perspectives of what else I can use AI for, because wow, like it's we are barely scratching the surface of it, but that's from where I sit. What do you think? How would you conclude this particular tete-a-tete?
Yeah, for me, when it's as you said, as you talk about it, it also opens up your mind to possibilities and other ways you can use AI to make your work better. But overall, I would look at AI as a revolutionary thing. So like how computers came and typewriters stopped becoming fashionable because things are becoming much better. It's the same thing with AI, and it's going to change a lot of industries. Actually, it's changing a lot of industries and the way we work. For the research industry, I feel a lot has changed, as just as you are going through what we are doing with AI for the research function. I feel like this is an industry that is being changed a lot, and in a very positive way, by AI. So it's about embracing it, just like we have started embracing it. And what we are seeing is much better ways of doing things, less costs, which means even for our clients, it's less cost, better quality, more output, better output, and this can be translated to any industry and any kind of work that people do. And yeah, it will be exciting to see, because of the way things are changing, it will be exciting to see when we do a repeat of this or a continuation of this conversation in a month's time, what will have changed.
Wow, I'm looking forward to having that conversation in a month's time. But also looking forward to see the growth within my workflows in the next couple of days, not months, days.
Days, right.